Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? So, EA is working on a Marvel superhero game, huh? Rumor. Okay, EA Sports, listen to me. If you are making a Marvel game, you need to follow the blueprint that WB Games did with DC Universe. That's the blueprint. That's the formula. That's the layout. And you need to follow the Batman Arkham Knight and Spider-Man Miles Morales. With those four games, those are the formulas to follow. But anyway, we're talking about go be who you want to be, go where you want to go, do what you want to do, fly how you want to fly, travel how you want to travel. Okay? That's the formula. Anyway, listen to this. It says rumor an unannounced EA Marvel superhero game is coming. It says in the superhero game rumor mill today, EA might be working on a new unannounced Marvel game of some description because we don't have enough Marvel. Yeah, DC run it. Anyway, it says here, as of time of writing, there are a few Marvel comic superhero games in development. Scratch that. There are absolute truckloads in works. Even with the Marvel MMO getting canceled, and that was dumb. Anyway, according to a rumor mill, we might be able to fling another new Marvel game on the pile, as EA apparently has one too. Says here, alright, deep breath, Spider-Man Remaster swings its way into August, with Miles Morales coming later in 2022. And developer Insomniac is working on Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. Strategy game Midnight Sun is out in October, and the former Uncharted lead is making a AAA Marvel game that may be Daredevil or Fantastic Four. Alright, let me keep going here. It says here, now, according to Xbox podcast Nick Baker, aka Nick, EA making a Marvel game too. Nick had no other information to share and made it clear that this is only a rumor, but he seems to be aware of which specific Marvel IP it's purported to be about and is going to run its past his own EA sources. Says here, while not all of Nick Baker's prediction of rumors have yet come to pass, such as the Gears of War collection or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Fortnite, others have, such as the Quake remaster that released in 2021. You can check out the team discussion below, starting around the 1 hour and 30 minutes and 23 second mark. And then it says here, regardless, even Baker seems like he doesn't have enough information yet to judge, so absolutely take this with a pinch of salt. Regarding another Disney owner IP, however, EA does have multiple Star Wars games in development at Respawn, including the recently announced Star Wars Jedi Survivor and a strategy game from XCOM devs. And that's the end of the article. It says here, this article is from PCN Games. It says here, Marvel Midnight Sun release does season pass and pre-orders. XCOM Absolute has a future, but Midnight Sun 2 good to pass. Marvel Midnight Sun DLC will include new superheroes and cosmetics. Marvel Midnight Sun is a Boyd superhero strategy game. And it says, for access, new strategy RPG Marvel Midnight Sun won't have microtransaction. And it says, Marvel XCOM Midnight Sun release edges closer to due to ratings. So, okay, so if EA is making a superhero game, listen to me, EA Sports. You need to follow the blueprint that WB Games did with DC Universe. For as the formula, the layout, and gameplay. Whatever you add on top of that is extra. And follow the blueprint that Insomniac Games laid out with Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Follow the blueprint that Rocksteady did with Batman Arkham Knight. And then whatever you add on top of that is perfect, okay? But that's the blueprint and the layout and the formula you need to follow when it comes to superhero games, because you already seen what Crystal Dynamics did with the Avengers, and how they didn't follow the blueprint that WB Games laid out with DC Universe. If they would have done that, the Avengers would have been successful. But since they went against it, the Avengers is running into all kind of problems. And then on top of that, they are limited as far as like movement is concerned, walking, all that. So, you can't go where you want to go, do what you want to do, like you were doing DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. So, EA, if you're making a superhero game, those are the games you need to follow. DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. You put those four together, and then your superhero game will be fine. Whatever you add on top of that, it's cool. We're okay with it. Okay, so that's my advice. But if you're working on a superhero game, go for it. You know, and don't look back, because there's plenty of superhero games to make. I mean, you could make a Marvel Ultimate Alliance in the form of DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, all put together. You could do that. You could make a X-Men Legends in that format of DC Universe, Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Batman Arkham Knight. You know, what's another one? Let's see here. You could make a Justice League game, but then again, Rocksteady is working on Suicide Squad Killer Justice League. But if you're gonna, but EA, if you guys are seriously thinking about making a superhero game, you need to follow the DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Put all four together, and then you got your superhero game that you need to make. You know, but like I said, whatever you add on top of that, it's fine, because you got the formula down. So, if you're really thinking about doing a superhero game, go for it. You know, if you guys can make like an Infinity War game for Marvel, that would be perfect. People, you know what I'm saying? There's diehard Marvel fans out there that needs a Marvel game. So yeah, whatever you guys are planning on making whatever you guys are planning on making, make sure that it's in the form of DC Universe, Batman Arkham Knight, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then take it from there. That's how it needs to be. You know, don't make the mistake that Crystal Dynamics did. Okay, because Crystal Dynamics didn't understand. They didn't understand the time frame and the time zone that we're in when it comes to video games. If they, like I said, if they would have followed the DC Universe formula, the Avengers would be in a better spot. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for you all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side. Come. Peace.